Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what is up? The king of lightning, here today, bringing you guys and gals One Piece. One Piece. One Piece, chapter 771. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just doing shit. And you're here for the ride. Fuck it. When you don't know the destination, the journey becomes far more entertaining. I'm just saying. Oh, that was good. Damn. All right, fuck it. So, listen, I've been sick for the past few days. Give or take 3 or 4 days, under the weather, stuffy nose, mucus in the throat, sneezing a lot, so on and so forth. And I've decided because I'm sick, I don't have the energy, I don't have the willpower. My hockey game isn't strong enough to actually do a live reaction and a chapter review. So I said, fuck it. Let me do chapter review. Because I'm sick. And the energy it takes to do a live reaction, the editing, the actually doing it, damn. So, I said, fuck it. Let me make sure that the body is taken care of, despite the fact that I'm doing this. Surprise, surprise, it actually does take some degree of energy. I'm not like losing fucking weight doing this shit, obviously. No fucking, no shit. But it's sometimes a lot of tedious shit. When you do takes, no, let me fuck it. I'm deviating. When you do takes, when you're doing the chapter reviews, it's annoying. Because I'm like a perfectionist. So sometimes I will sit there for like 15 minutes just trying to get like the right fucking take. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, let me just do it. Fuck it. Like right now, I'm like, fuck it. I sat down, I'm like, fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. Like right now, it's happening. Why? Because it's going down. Fuck it. But it does take time and energy. And because I have mucus in the throat and I'm talking a lot, yeah. Either way. So this chapter One Piece is basically another wrapping up of level 2 of the plateau regions that Pika created. And I don't want to say that Sai is continent level. That's kind of like a stretch, you know? Yeah, to say the least. I mean, he did get taken out by Luffy. But no. Was it Luffy? No, he did get taken out by Luffy. But it was a sneak attack. And they weren't knocked out via the hockey. So, like during the Coliseum in block C? I think it was block C. Yeah. So, the point here is that Sai? Really? Like, Sai? I mean, not only is he now perceived to be continent level, but apparently he has a new woman. He has a new wife. Or apparently he's gonna marry Baby 5. Like, what? Like that threw me off. Like when I'm sitting here, I'm like, wait. I thought people were actually digging around last time when they said, yeah, Sai and Baby 5, like X. You know, really, like a pairing between Sai and Baby 5. I was like, it's not happening. That's stupid. That's weird. Nah. Apparently Oda got the message. Like, yo, they want weird fucking. That's what I do. My middle name is Oda. It's weird. No. Ichiro Weird Oda. EWO. Alright? Yo, NWO. Fuck. Shit. Damn. Alright, listen though. Let me not talk about fucking Nash and all this shit. A lot of folks won't get that reference. A lot of folks won't get it at all. NWO. Yeah. Now, listen, the thing here is this. That was weird. But it worked out. Sai actually did his thing. Not only is Baby 5 taken out because Baby 5 doesn't want to fight against Sai, she wants to pamper him, be useful for him, and she is very convenient. I mean, yo, so many guys, so many dudes would kill for that. Like, you have no idea. No idea. But at the same time, Lao G got taken out with the now passed on Dragon Drill from Don Chin to Sai. And I gotta say, Lao G, impressive to a certain degree. Doing his thing. And there is one particular thing I found fascinating. It wasn't really the Earth Sage face and all those weird stances, like those weird old man stances. it was more or less when he hulked up, when he beefed up, I'm like, what the fuck? Beef caked up. And I was like, damn, nigga big. Just jacked as fuck. With small ass legs though. Like, nigga. Like, yeah, it's funny, yo. Like looking like Kuma. Like Bartholomew's grandpappy. Random. But what it reminded me of a lot was Simon Keegan. Remember how you had guys in CP9? You had, I forgot his name, the guy with the hair abilities, the guy that Chop fought against, Kimadori, I think his name was. And then you had Rob Lucci. They could alter their energy and body composition by controlling, I forgot what it was exactly, but like they're able to manipulate and control the cells in their body to a certain degree. And they used something called Simon Keegan. And that's what it was. So like you'd see during the fight against Luffy and Rob Lucci, there were several times where Luffy and Rob Lucci would, where Rob Lucci, he would hulk up, he'd get smaller again, so he conserve energy and focus on speed. And then he'd just beef up again. Like it was so many times where he did that. And against Chopper, there's a scene where Kimadori, whatever his name is, he eats all the food in the fridge. And he gets fat. He uses Simon Keegan to absorb all the energy and then distribute it across his body, and he returns to regular, form. It was fascinating. There's like some of these One Piece characters have like these innate abilities to, and it's not even like a devil fruit. It's a skill where some of these folks can actually alter the body composition and energy consumption by controlling themselves in their body. And what Lao G did was apparently he conserved the muscle mass that he had back in his heyday, back when he was younger, for his older years. I was like, what the fuck? That is a very odd but convenient power. So, because there were some weird translation issues between Manga Stream and Manga Panda. But on Manga Stream, basically they made note that Don Chinjao had an illness and he couldn't fight as well as he used to. On top of the Luffy thing, where Luffy kicked his ass. Or like Luffy beat Don Chinjao, so clearly he was wounded. Whereas the Manga Panda, it was simply, I can't fight as well as I used to because of fighting against Monkey D. Luffy. So, on Manga Stream, there was an added factor, the illness and the old age thing. And that applies for Lao G as well. But Lao G had a countermeasure in place where apparently, even though he's old, he can use stored muscle mass from his early years. Back during the Corazon days. And use that muscle that he saved then now, when he's older. I've never heard of something being done in that fashion. I've never seen that. That to me, I found very fascinating. I was like, what the fuck? That is a very convenient and awesome power. And it's very Simon Keegan-ish. Being able to manipulate and control the cells in one's body to that degree. I like that. Like, I think that more of the Straw Hats should assimilate certain powers like these, because these powers are actually very useful. I mean, then again, they have their own unique fighting styles, but still. I mean, if Luffy can incorporate Rokishi skills into his repertoire, the same thing for Sanji, I can see them also using skills like this, because that's a very convenient skill. Seriously. Simon Keegan-ish like skills. Controlling one's cells. To a certain degree. I like that. Then, I mean, because there's a small scene with Zoro and Elisabello. Not a big deal. Basically, they're coming to the conclusion, or at least Zoro does, that Pika's doing something iffy. We're not too sure what he's doing, but he's doing something iffy. And if Pika's doing something iffy, it's going to affect the entire area. Because, literally, his entire area affects his country level. Like, this guy can manipulate the entire country as he sees fit. Because it's all made out of bedrock and earth and that kind of shit. So, what he's doing exactly, we're not too sure. We're going to find out. And the whole conversations between Lao G, Baby 5, Sai, and his old man Don Chin, it was very off, but it was actually done so on purpose. It was very, random. Because you had Sai saying his thing to Baby 5, like, you're kind of weird, like, stay away from me, like, we're enemies, but don't kill yourself. But beforehand, kill yourself, but that was a joke. Then you have Don Chinjao, like, still fighting against Lao G, but it's like, yo, I won't accept it. This marriage, it ain't happening. It's like, what the fuck? Like, focus on your fight, old man. And then it was the whole old man still trying to lecture and, you know, dictate Sai's life, where Sai's like, no. Like, stop mentoring me. Like, I'm the fucking leader now. And apparently Sai awakening his innate powers in the midst of that, not against the Don Quixote family, but against his own father, his own grandpappy. Grandfather, because their father, I don't think, they don't mention their father, but whatever. So that was fascinating. And the fact that he was able to actually beat out the Dragon Drill of Don Chin with his own kick. Then his kick becomes the Dragon Drill. And apparently now he can actually break the Ice Continent. Which is scary, because he's Sai, not exactly a character, because a lot of folks in the previous, in the last chapter I did of One Piece, a lot of folks mistaken me to saying that Mach Vice was low tier. I didn't say that. I said the giant, Hybrudin, whatever his name is, he's low tier. He got one shot at it. He's spotter level. However, it is someone like Sai who is, he's not low tier, he's actually fairly skilled. I would say like mid-low tier, like mid-high tier probably, somewhere around that range. Mid-tier-ish. And Lao G, who I couldn't really gauge how, like, where his tier was. However, Sai being able to overcome him with one kick, even after Lao G transformed into his hulkish early days. Very impressive stuff. So, whether or not Sai is per kick, continent level or not, I'm not too sure. I mean, he did outclass the Dragon Drill, but that Dragon Drill wasn't, that was from the older Chinjao. So I'm not going to go as far as to say, like, he's that powerful per kick, but powerful enough where he sent Lao G, like, he destroyed, like, half of the entire 2 plateau. The level 2 plateau, it was gone with one kick. And Lao G was sent flying. Very impressive. Very impressive. So, overall, the chapter, fascinating, funny. The whole passing on thing, like, if you would, like, an in-battle inheritance, was also very intriguing. And now knowing that Pika isn't just doing, like, random shit, Pika's actually doing something, he's plotting something, but we don't know exactly. And level 2 is actually nearing an end. Like, all that's left in level 2 is, like, Dillinger, I think. So, next chapter, maybe Dillinger and Ideo. Final, I mean, is there someone else? No, because Gladius is in, Gladius is in level 3. And then Signore is fighting against Frankie in the factory. Huh. Jola, I don't know where she is. Yeah. That's it. So, chapter overall, I'm giving it a great, and I'll see you guys later. There's one last thing I want to mention before I go. There was a small flashback of Baby 5 when she was a child, and apparently she was abandoned by her mother because her mother and, like, the rest of the village, I guess, found her not to be useful, not to be needed because she was eating too much when she was a kid and so on and so forth. So she was abandoned apparently in the mountains. And we know from flashback that later on she winds up actually joining, the Don Quixotes. And probably because it was a means of survival because she was abandoned by her own mom for not being useful. So, I mean, now we see where she gets her, if you would, her gag from. So her gag is, it's a gag. It's meant to be funny. But its origins are actually very serious, very hardcore. So yeah, I'm done. I'll see you guys there. Again, rating is going to be good plus a great. And I'll see you guys later.